Hi, this is Lady T, the business coach for moms. I'm sitting here at the airport in Albany, New York, where I just completed a seminar, and I'm on my way home to gather my children, my husband, and we are going to head out to Charleston, South Carolina to go to my son's graduation. I am sitting here reflecting, and I'm absolutely overwhelmed. I'm absolutely joyed. I'm humbled. I am amazed. I'm amazed and totally grateful because I see that the vision that I had for myself, for my children, for that firstborn in particular, the vision that I had has actually come to pass. I remember holding him back in 1993. He was born in 93. So this is like he was 2 years old. I remember holding him and journaling. Let's see if I can find that journal writing. And journaling how I was ready to get back to my career. I was ready to get back on point. And for me, getting back to my career meant being a high-powered executive woman. Running my own business of some type. I had no clue as to what to do because that wasn't part of my upbringing. I don't even know where I got that idea from, but it was part of the idea came from being a child of the 80s. Being a high-powered businesswoman meant that I had big hair and big shoulder pads and big earrings and big bushy eyebrows, and that's what I had and that's what I wanted. I just needed the business to run. And so I remember kind of crying and a little disappointed, a little depressed because I couldn't imagine how to combine that vision of myself with the desire to stay at home with my son. At the time I only had one, now we have 5. I couldn't figure out how to make that work. How can I stay home with him and homeschool him and at the same time be this high-powered executive woman, this businesswoman, this corporate woman? And yet fast forward and here I am, just finished a training with corporate women who used to have the big hair and the big earrings, corporate women who weren't even born then at the time, but they just sat there in my training. And now I'm on my way home to go and, oh my gosh, to go and see this son graduation. The vision that I had for him was for him to be an entrepreneur. The vision that I had was for him to graduate. I would homeschool him. He would graduate by the age of 17, and then he would just run on with life, and he would just be glorious and wonderful, and I can get back to my life because that's all I could think about. I wanted to get back to my life. And yet, oh my gosh, and it has actually happened. So I'm so totally proud of him, and I'm humbled even when I look at him to think that I held him in my hands and I cried trying to figure out how to make this work. I had no clue whatsoever. And so, oh my gosh. So I say this with tears, I say it with humbleness, I say it with a completely grateful heart when I remind you that the vision that you have for yourself, for your family, for your children, it can come to pass, even if it's coming slowly, if it's coming to pass slowly. That you have, the goals that you set for yourself can and will happen. Just write it down. Keep that desire in your heart and keep moving in that direction. Even if it's a little step at a time, even if you have no clue as to how to make it happen, move in that direction, a little step at a time, and then watch God bring it all together. Watch God do the rest for you. It's me, it's Lady T reminding you to empower yourself because an empowered mom affects generations.